doubles against him at Nationals a couple of years ago. Here we go. Beautiful play by Hayden, and he surprised Quang possibly there a little bit by following his passing shot in and making a really nice volley. Wow. Hayden's starting off on fire here. He's matching Quang's energy and speed. Quang likes to hit the heck out of every ball and put pressure on you in that way. And Hayden is answering that shot for shot so far.
Nice start.
Wow, crazy, crazy. That's as good as I've ever seen anyone play the first few points, so there's no way he can keep that up, but what a great start for him.
Hey, never say never. He could continue it.
He cannot, I told you.
There you go.
Yeah, no, there's just, I mean, he was playing like at an 8.0 level there, so it's going to drop back down to 7.0 here.
0-3.
Okay, back to 8.0. Quang really hits a great serve. He holds his paddle flat, facing down towards the court and forward towards his opponent. Gets a ton of topspin on the ball. And Hayden getting some really good luck so far, and conversely, of course, that means bad luck for Quang. Their two let balls have determined the outcome of two of the first few points here. Wow, wow. So yeah, he just took a short break there from 8.0 play, and he's right back on it, just coming out.
I did have a chance to commentate his match yesterday against Augie Ga on this court, and he brought that same high level. Looks like it hasn't waned here so far.
Point. Timeout receiver.
Fine.
6-0.
Wow, just crazy. And Hayden, if that serve was in, it was on the very back of the line. So tremendous pressure that he's putting on him.
7-0. Side out.
And Duong trying to kind of fire himself up, gets the side out. He has another chance to get on the board here. We'll get another look at that very distinct serve.
0-7.
Beautiful, beautiful shot right there, giving himself a chance, hopefully, to climb back into this.
One 7. Point.
And really nice serve that I talked about earlier, and that's the third miss off the two-handed backhand for Hayden. That's the only shot that he's had trouble with so far today. Wow. And Hayden stretches once, twice, 3 times, 4 times to win that point. And on the final one, I know he was struggling to stay off the kitchen line there. His feet were out like at least 5 feet apart in a wide stance when he was done.
Side out.
And again, as on as Hayden's forehands have been, his backhand has been struggling a little bit, and that's the fourth two-handed backhand that he's missed.
2-7. Side out.
I'm not sure that serve was in any way. It's really unfair that players have to call the baseline on serves because they're having to focus on just getting those returns back on incredibly difficult serves. And now on top of that, they're supposed to somehow figure out whether
7-2.
the ball is in or not.
Point.
Patriquin says all day. That's a shot he wants to hit every time. Dialed in two-handed backhand
8-2.
there.
Beautiful.
Point.
Hit a really beautiful touch shot there, and then I saw him walking across the court following it, figuring if Quang got to it, he would go down the line with it.
9-2. Side out.
And that's not the serve that he was looking for there. Gives Quang an opportunity to climb back in here, although it is 9-2,
2-9.
so it's going to be a big mountain to climb.
Point.
And another little unforced error there. Hayden definitely had to put away on his backhand and pulled it a couple inches wide.
3-9. Point.
Not sure what Hayden's saying at there. I think he felt like he took an out ball that he should have let go.
And Duong slowly making his way back into this game
4-9.
one. Still some work to do.
Timeout receiver. 4-9.
And Ron. And he's a really super nice guy.
4-9.
And his fiance is also very nice.
That's the point you want coming out of a timeout if you're Quang Duong.
Yeah, beautiful shot there. I can see Leia in the background. Is she perhaps our next match? I'm not sure.
5-9.
She's bouncing up and down over on the sideline.
Point.
And Hayden misses another two-handed backhand wide. All of them have gone wide a little bit. So if I was Quang, that's the shot I would be focusing on,
6-9.
forcing Hayden to prove that he can make.
Point.
And
Patriquin getting a little frustrated with himself, says, make him work. Much easier said than done.
yeah, and we're probably another point away from a timeout here if Quang can win this point. Wow.
Point.
Tale of two cities here, the first half of this game and the second half of this game. And credit to Quang for not giving up and just keep fighting and just doing what he can do.
Kind of weathering the storm of how fast Patriquin started this game, the high level he was at.
Point.
And no timeout, so I'm surprised here. As we're now at 9-9.
9-9.
The favorite score of Germany, 9-9.
Side out.
Big hold there from Patriquin.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was in or not until the referee said side out.
We'll see who will get to game
9-9.
point first here.
Wow, what a point.
Side out.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the shot of the day brought to you by Holland America Line.
9-9.
Wow, wow.
Cross court backhand.
Maybe we should have waited one more point for the shot of the day by Holland America Line, huh? That previous one was also the point of the day. Incredible point. Wow.
10-9.
Game point here for Quang Duong. One game point saved by Patriquin.
Yeah, Hayden says, not yet, not yet.
9-10.
Wow. All right, well, we've got the match that we hoped for here. It's 10-10, so it's going to take more than 11 to win this game, as Dave Fleming always enjoys pointing out. At least 12 for this one so far. What a match. Some really great points and amazing play
10-10.
by both players. Oh. And Hayden had that ball, and he faked like he was going to hit the ball over the back fence and then just lightly tapped it over to Quang.
You can appreciate the humor, the theatrics.
10-10. Side out.
Great approach shot, great volley.
10-10.
Yeah, and that ball was definitely long. And now he does hit it over the fence and into the bushes, and that ball is gone. And as much as Hayden wanted to keep that ball earlier with its magic sauce, he decided at this point, you know what? Forget this ball. Well, let's get some other mojo going here.
And the refs may be discussing maybe a warning for Patriquin. Not exactly sure what the.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think you can. Well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, certainly he did hit the ball. Anyway, I'm glad that they chose to do nothing here. You don't want maybe a warning.
Players.
But you certainly don't want to give a point to anybody here at this point and determine the outcome of the game.
Of course not.
Ooh, wow. And I thought Hayden's return was going to float out, and it landed square on the line. I mean, just incredible. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
10-10.
And that goes wide. Yeah, this is one of the best singles games I've ever seen, so it's very exciting to watch.
High praise.
Yeah, really, really good play by both players. I love the intensity from both players, and they're both making their shots, hitting great shots. Oh, boy. And so, nope, I thought he was going to take a timeout here. That's 2 missed returns in a row, so very unfortunate way to close out this game here.
Let's go. Point.
And game 1 goes to Quang Duong. Overcame what was.
But at this point, even at 18, he's a veteran pro player, and I don't expect him to have any difficulties coming back and playing at the high level again.
Point.
And again, too, Quang is just playing amazing, right? Hayden's not, Hayden missed a few unforced errors on his two-handed backhand, but other than that, he's playing phenomenal. And that's a great shot. And Hayden made a split-second decision there to not come in off the return. I think that's the first one that I've seen him not do. And that's just respect, because Quang has just hit so many great passing shots that you need to make sure you're hitting a return that puts pressure on him.
Side out.
And missing a serve there. I think that's the first serve that he's missed, and he does hit a lot of really tough deep serve. So as they say, that's in the budget. Just doesn't want to miss one to start game 2. And that's long. And Hayden kind of gives a little stare down there to Quang, like, you can't make every shot.
0-1.
Wow, and that's a beautiful, amazing shot. And again, he hit his passing shot, and he moved in a few feet in anticipation. And if he hadn't done that, there's no way he comes up and is able to get that shot out of the air. And Not sure I've seen Quang miss any returns, and he finally misses one. So the door's open for Hayden here at 2-1. Ooh, just wide.
Patriquin looking for that forehand, had so much success with it, especially early on in game one, trying to dial it in again.
1-2. Point.
Yeah, he's got to cut out any unforced errors here. Quang's not going to give him an inch.
2-2. Side out.
And got a break there. I don't think his return was as good as he might have liked, but Quang missed a rare passing shot there.
2-2.
Side wide. That's all wide.
He was out.
Yeah,
Ball's out.
I thought it was clearly wide, and I didn't see Hayden challenge it, so I'm not sure why there was
2-2.
any disagreement.
Point.
And
So Hayden again feels like that ball was going to go wide, and did not let it go, though.
3-2. Side out.
And that's second missed two-hand backhand passing shot by Quang, so maybe Hayden's found a spot that he can go to there, which is a short and low ball to Quang's two-hander. Wow. And another amazing point by both players, both just playing really well, and someone has to win the point.
Three, two.
And that's just a great shot. Hayden may be looking to get his returns a little bit deeper, but both these guys hitting really great serves, so much easier said than done. Just got to do the best that you can.
It's also with how much topspin was on that forehand, it may have looked like it was going to go long with how high it was over the net. But of course, with that extreme grip from Duong, it just stays in.
Beautiful. And again, going low to the backhand side, you know, got him the advantage in the point, and still he had to hit 3 more really good volleys.
That backhand was dialed in for Duong in game 1, but he's making some more errors here in the second game.
Point.
And that ball goes just wide.
3-4.
I'm hoping.
Side out.
And excellent shots by both players. And Quang making the last one.
He's just able to kind of catch it right in the sweet spot on the backhand and get out in front of it and create the angle.
4-3. Point.
Yep. And even Hayden on that one claps on his paddle for Quang. Just too good a shot. And again, he's being hampered by the fact that Quang is just hitting really good serves, and it's making it difficult for him to get a return that's deep with pace.
Point.
And in this case, even to get a return that stays in the court. 6-3, so Hayden really needs to do something here to stay in this.
Point.
Lifetime San Clemente.
Well, I don't know that he was going to be able to get that one anyway, but ticking off the tape there is certainly something that Hayden did not need.
8-3.
Wow.
Point.
Yeah, Quang's just a tough guy to play against. He's constantly putting pressure on you. There's no, millisecond that you have for a break, just to take a breath. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming, and you've just got to be ready. And Hayden's been ready. It's just, at some point, you can only save so many balls.
Nine, 3. Side out.
And a brief glimmer of hope here for Hayden. He's got the serve back, so maybe he can get some big serves in there, get a couple points.
Trying to find that level that he started the match with. That gave him that big lead in game 1. Needs to find it here.
3-9. Point.
Great shot, great shot. And I think Hayden purposely knocks the ball over into the corner, give himself a little chance to gather up some strategy, figure out something. 4-9.
4-9.
Wow, there we go. If Quang can come back in game 1, Hayden can come back in game 2.
Dials in the two-handed backhand crisp winner to cut the lead to 4.
5-9. I'm going to recall. You have 5. Here we go. 5-9.
Wow. Okay, the momentum has clearly shifted here, and Quang's going to take a timeout.
Timeout,
Hayden
receiver,
has
6-9,
got a
1
little
minute.
routine going. He's been going. Wow.
Point.
And you could hear the mic there. I heard Hayden say, "Let's go, baby."
It's an appropriate response after a shot like that.
Mirroring game 1 here at this point, right? Big lead by one player. The other player all of a sudden turning on the heat. Coming back, Hayden again, taking a slow walk into the corner, kicking the ball over there.
7-9.
Ah.
Side out.
Okay, well, as you know in pickleball, at least for the time being, without rally scoring, you don't lose a point on your serve. So score stays at 7-9. Hayden comes over again, goes the towel. He's staying in a routine. I like that. He's staying with what works here. Slowly walking over to his spot there.
9-7.
Killing the momentum for Quang. Oh, boy.
Point.
And hit some
Match
really
point.
nice recovery volleys there. But Quang, as we've been talking about, just keeps the pressure on. And now Hayden hits the ball over into Quang's corner. So he's definitely got a strategy going here of trying to maximize the time in between points and not allow Quang to get in any sort of rhythm whatsoever. I think that was part of what
10-7.
helped him in game 1. Beautiful point, beautiful point. Really smart. One of those drop volleys that we talked about earlier. And of course, Quang is lightning fast. He got to it, but it did give Hayden the advantage in the point. And Hayden taking a little walk. He's back to the towel here. He's right next to us. Slowly walks back to his serving spot. So he's killing a good 10 or 15 seconds in
7-10.
between every point. Love it.
Match point.
Just too good there from Duong. Just read the passing shots from Patriquin and able to get out in front of that last one.
Yeah, I feel like Hayden on those maybe has to try and drop one at Quang's feet, try and get him to hit a ball off the bounce, because he's just too quick and he's getting to all those volleys and then hitting them cross court. Oh.
Side out.
If you heard Hayden there said, no, missed it.
Just had to remind him.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It's a factual statement from Hayden Patriquin.
Oh, and he takes these
7-10.
short amount of time between points here. Yeah.
Let's put right here, man.
Side out. Match point.
And both those balls were too high. He knows it.
And another chance here for Duong to close it out.
Beautiful. Hanging tough, hanging tough. As long as he doesn't lose another point on Quang's serve, he's good to go.
7-10.
And that's that shot I was talking about. He tried to drop one in there, and unfortunately he could not get it to bounce, which would have been key there to getting into that point. He was trying to get into the cat and mouse there. Hayden back to the towel again. Stick with what works.
10-7.
Wow! God, it's just so exciting to see these amazing points. And Hayden just whiskers away from losing and just puts together these incredible series of shots. And so exciting to watch, so privileged to be here right on the court watching this. Oh!
Eventually gets a missed return, cuts the deficit to 2. Again, both of these guys, 18 years old, so great for the future of the sport. And 1 point away from tying it up is Hayden Patriquin. And a big point coming up here.
9-10, yeah, the biggest point.
Side out.
Yeah, he really wanted that one. He did not. He held up on his serve a little bit on that one, and it gave Quang the chance to hit a deeper return that he would have liked, and it put Hayden in a tough position there. You know, I still expect him to make that shot 9 out of 10 times, but unfortunately there he did not.
10-9.
Oh, that's...
Point.
Yeah,
Game.
Hayden
Match.
wanted to throw his paddle there, and I can't blame him. That was a shot off the tape. He's been getting those tough volleys all day long.